What's up to another episode, another review. We got episode 2 of season 4. And yo, this is gonna be fantastic. This is gonna be really cool. This is one of my favorite episodes. So let's start right away, right? I know I said season 3 was my favorite, but season 4, there's some really, really awesome moments. There's some moments that I'm like, eh. But some of the moments are really cool. Let me drink. Okay, really refreshing. Okay, bro, biggest fart again. Um, Super infantile competition, but again, it's about doing fart. Kenny is a fart blower. He thinks it's humorous. He wants to do. He thinks passing guys is funny, so he knows how to fart. Spenny on the other end is gonna prepare like a bunch of food that are super gassy. So we're talking about cauliflower, we're talking about prunes, right? There's some really fun moment in there. Kenny blows some fart. There's this machine that can register fart. There's this explanation that can explain. We're seeing some cool footage from a heat-seeking camera about how a fart is super warm. But basically, what's important, what is amazing, is through the series there's a pharmacist, Goldfield. I don't talk a lot about Goldfield because um what do I want to say? How do I want to put this? Uh, I understand Goldfield. I don't think he's a bad person, but there's some things that he does that I'm kind of against. Kenny. Kenny sometimes he makes some fucked up joke about Goldfield, right? Multiple times over the season, and Goldfield he gets offended, but Kenny does bring him a lot of clientele, right? So they go and Goldfield, he kind of accept it. Him and Kenny are friends, right? And one of the episode, and this episode actually, Kenny goes too far, right? And he says things about the 9/11, so really too far. And then Goldfield, he becomes mad and he refused to talk to Kenny. He refused to talk to Spenny, and that's cool. Like today, I had a fight with a guy, and I'm not gonna talk to him for a couple of weeks because you went too far, you know. If you're not a good person, I'm not gonna talk to you. When I force myself to talk to you, right? So Kenny said something that was too far. He took some pills to give him gas, right? And then he because of the fight he put them back and he went away. Kenny mom's preparing this chili, which is basically some hot sauce, some beans. His mom can cook and Kenny can cook, right? So they do the chili, and the whole episode is about how this chili is gonna help Kenny win. Then he's know that the chili is gonna help him win, and oh, for finishing with Goldfield, sorry, Goldfield, they have an issue, right? And years later, Goldfield still uses Kenny versus Penny as a promotion, right? Which is cool. You were part of the show. You were grateful. You were kind enough to let us in your shop with the camera, but if you're not doing affiliation with the show and you haven't been affiliated for years, it's kind of fucked up that you don't use the poster. So he's kind of using them for his business. He kind of use them for the show. The difference is he's gonna be using them for years and years to come, and the show is finished, right? So I have a little problem with that. Um, Now the whole time we're talking about the chili, how much it's gonna make him fart. Kenny's like, "Fuck off! This is my strategy. You don't eat the chili." And Kenny does something really fucking brilliant, really really brilliant, and he put anti-gas medication right in the chili. So if Penny doesn't eat the chili, if Penny does um he respect the rules, he doesn't have a problem. But since he ate the chili, he ate anti-gas medicine, and that's why Kenny win. There's also a shout out to the fart machine. There's a name for it. I didn't write it down. I took notes. And Kenny does a fart machine, which is basically blowing up air in his ass, so it's easier to push out the gas. And it doesn't register on the machine because it's a machine, like I said, that control that can say, okay, well, this is how big the fart was, right? And he knows it's gonna not register, but it's to intimidate Spenny. And yeah, that's the show. And the big lines. right? The humiliation is, I forgot to do the humiliation, is there's a guy with his skills that he can blow fart on command. So Kenny makes him fart on Spenny face. They do melody, and although the humiliation is kind of fucked up, we're seeing both Kenny and Spenny laugh because the guy is super talented and those two think that farting is funny. So it's super, it's a really sweet humiliation.